Okay, so I got a pretty active yellow jacket nest there, and I just kicked that little dog bowl over because that's what they were using for a rain barrier. So I'm gonna wait till they settle down. I'm gonna put some of that Sevin dust in it, and we'll see how it works. Okay, so I got some of this dust, and I put it in here. It's still the hot part of the day, and the wasps are quite active, so I'm just going to do a dump and run, I believe. But let me zoom in on them a little. I think I see their holes, so I'm just going to give it a quick dump and see how it works. Wow, the powder really got them riled up. They're going crazy over there. That's to be several hundred, if not more. Maybe up in words of 1,000 of them. There's a lot of bees in there. Well, we'll see if that powder works. We'll give it some time. After about 10 minutes, they really seem to calm down a little. But it seems like they're getting a lot of the dust on them as they're coming in and out of the nest. There's one there that looks like he got a whole face full. And like I said, about 10 minutes have passed and he don't look too good. About 20 minutes have passed, and you can see that one to the right of the powder there just went in that little hole. So I might have to put down a little more powder, but they're still coming out of the main hole and they're all covered in white. And there's probably half a dozen half dead ones already, just sort of creeping around, rolling around, dying. I imagine this one treatment is probably going to kill them all, because it seems they're going to be bringing that poison down the hole all the way into the bulk of the nest. Oh, and by the way, I read this poison, it has a warning label a mile long in the back, so I thought it was, more earthy, but be careful with it. Read the label. There's a dying one there. So 20 minutes, starting to knock some of them down already. But I'll probably try to come out another 30 minutes or so and see the activity level. It seems as if they have two holes. That hole to the right of the white powder, they only go in, not out. And then the hole on the left, they do in and out. So, and there in the foreground, you can see one dying there. And it's probably, I don't know, I'm going to guess about 30 minutes or so. But I might try to get some powder on that hole where they're just entering there. So I may sprinkle some. They come in little waves. Sometimes there's 10 and sometimes there's none. So they definitely don't feel threatened, I don't think, as when I first dumped the powder down that hole there. You can see them coming out of there. They got to be getting all that poison on them. And then maybe tonight I'll just spoon some more powder in there and make sure that that side hole has some powder in it also. Okay, I'm gonna go and add a little bit more to that side, that little entrance hole here. They seem to be fairly dormant. There's one now. Okay, now I have both entrances covered, and I think they're struggling with finding the entrance now. They're starting to stack up a little. So, yeah, they're using the main entrance still. I think I put too much on the other entrance, the smaller one, because they aren't able to get to it. I'm not sure what's going on here, but it looks like either trying to help each other or fighting off fighting, but I may try to move some of that powder off their secondary entrance there, because they're not using it anymore, that I put all that extra powder on there. So it seems like the workers are coming back from their day of trying to provide for their family and get back home, kick off the wings and watch a little TV. It's a shame that I'm killing them. However, my brother's German Shorthair Pointer was stung up pretty good, so I think it's time for the wasp to go. Also, it's adjacent to the barbecue, so it's pretty much a disaster waiting to happen, even though I feel bad doing it. I feel bad sort of finding it a little intriguing, poisoning all these things to death. And they're so calm about it, they don't even know they're dying. They're unlike when you get them with sprays or swat them. So maybe I'm ready to get him with this, move that pile a little with the stick. So it's been about 55 minutes and the activity is pretty much just one way. I think it's the workers coming back, and you can see as this one wants to get in, he's hesitant, and eventually he'll just land and drag that powder down in with him on his return home. But he knows something's up. He doesn't like the poison. There comes one out. So the poison's definitely in the nest deep because of all this activity. So I assume it's gonna probably be done in a day, because I think they'll probably kill them off in a day. You can see that one just swung in there. But this might be it, because I have a feeling there's not a really good body count to do here. Maybe there will be tomorrow, and I'll add on to it. But I think the majority of the deaths will be inside the nest down below the earth. And then I'll just wash all that away in a day or two and fill the hole up. Just keep drenching it with water and put a rocker over the hole or something. I'm a little concerned because I do have a well, and there's all this poison here, which sort of sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, it's about an hour and a half later, and very few bees are coming around. Actually, some of the wasps that are coming in um, are doing a flyby, and they are not going back into the hole. I think somehow, here comes one. We'll see what he does. Um, they somehow are sensing that it's a no good place to be. Um, yeah, this guy is investigating several flybys. So he sort of wants to go in. There's the entry. I know there's several of them. That guy landed over there. Oh, one came out. But none of them seem to be going in as fast as they used to, or entering the... There's one almost entered. Yep, there goes one entered. So I might just try to push some more of that dust in the hole. And then that should be it for the evening, I assume. We got about 3 hours more of daylight, so they're still coming home. Okay, it's been 2 hours. This one here, final irregular, trying to make it back in there. I don't know if he's gonna make it. He's just sort of bumping into things when he's flying. He's just pretty much done, I think. So I guess they're dying outside the nest too. This guy's struggling to make it back. He's still just sort of flying around. And that's the only one out here. That one that's unable to make it back in. And I can see him crashing into the leaves and the grass. Struggling. I think the Sevin has sealed his fate. Mm-hmm. Let's do a little activity. That one still is yet to get in there. I'm not sure he's gonna make it in. Okay, again, it's a little probably about the 2 hour mark, and there's no activity. I'm gonna give it a little. I just pushed some more of that dust in the hole. I'm gonna give it a little stomp and see what comes out. Oof, that was I think it would cave in like that. The whole system caved in. And we have no bees or wasps coming out. Oh, and I got poison over my shoe. So rinse that off. Well, that's it. Stomped them.